The golden hat? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who? This is where all of Tivat's Mora is. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't take any, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would... stopping the more immense, hiding away...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for the time for discussion and diplomacy either way. We now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're...
Instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt...
Oh, so you... Besides, you could never Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Kamisa Duarte.
Cowering already?
Yeah!
Not bad,
So
not
rude.
bad. Not bad. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
Will take it?
My apologies. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Freeze! Die here.
You're cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal.
Well then, it seems the burden of... And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpassed... You already know the answer, don't you? I can see... But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle is already... Anyone who strives is up.
Pretty sure that's not the...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the bound. As such, we must now look to our
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's...
A god?
Osile. Oh, if such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Leo, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permit... Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along using the powers of ancient gods, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see... Did we make it in time?
What are you doing?
Huh? Hold on. It's...
Faced with the calamity of such
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just seeing this overlord of the vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way up.
It's not just you. Which is why we must stop that monster before...
So the Archon war with... So will the power of the cheese...
We've already discussed this together.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once and as fate would have it. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti
I suppose this is one blessing. So be it. We haven't a moment to spare.
Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes to witness?
Let's move!
Whirling snow! Know my sword! Body and mind. Kami-san's art! Sumetsu!
I miscalculated.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Whirling snow! Ha! Ha! Ta! Ya! Ta! Ha!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
I just said. We know it.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Karst. Oh, it's Madam Pain's shockwave. This granny's really strong. My apologies.
Let's move.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Put your back into it.
Impress the ice. Take flight. With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War. So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Whirling snow!
Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for my duty. At an end.
Prepare to be blown away! My apologies! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
You're not going anywhere.
Embrace the ice! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Be gone! Let me amuse myself.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Whirling snow! Ha! Sakura swirl! Let me amuse myself.
Freeze! I miscalculated.
My apologies! The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Embrace the ice!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any wave.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloudrit. I've heard that when Ningguang... At first, it is a testament to seeing the Jade Chamber.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that's... Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, even to this very day, Liyue and its lands, but that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense.
forebears, you say?
This morning,
What?
in the dream, I also thought to tell, but I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's something the Animal Archon sought to...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock. To be
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang's...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would perhaps. Although I am a mere mortal soul.
Huh? Why does every...
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All this when danger is near, and thanks for protecting Leo.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this the country of contract. Although their blood is the time of contracts.
seeing...
Your line of inquiries.
Seems like the Adept...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands. One fears that by the time... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have... But how will we ensure...
All right, Mooncarver, you...
Looks like... Oh, right! A child wanted to unleash the god, so he could... But we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have? Have the Adeptilus rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at
Hello,
nice to
Funeral
meet you.
Is there anything I can do for you?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli is...
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Last time we saw Zhongli was before... Do you think he doesn't know about We had better go and...
You call this cooperation
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? Oh, it seems that some of your...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Chad.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must...
Well, if it isn't you two...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui.
Oh, now don't say that. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now...
What in the world are you talking...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait.
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you win a lip?
Gathering...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that as you know, even boulders that could... Until one drizzly day, I stood motion.
Oh, Zhongli...
But as I began to consider it was Liyue, so I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti. Indeed I was, that's right.
So you mean that if the
Of course, and it would have been just as a child quickly matured.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired would take the Adepti, for instance. Oh, credit is also due to... This meant I could remain. All of these things turned out as I had planned. I had expected them. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protect...
Huh? That doesn't sound good.
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. Wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, Haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always...
Well then,
Fine. I'll meet...
do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good...
Realistically speaking, there...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journey.